Wande Thomas is a visual producer / content creator, and Iyabo Rehoboth is a budding and emerging filmmaker. Both of them are just amazing. Together, they are the brain behind the Prodigeezy team. Prodigeezy. They are best known for their work on Falz the Bad Guy's controversial video, This is Nigeria. And some of the other videos that Falz has been dropping. I know Sweet Boy Association is one of them because they're in the group too. And most recently, Burna Boy and Zlatan's Killing Them video. Guys, help me to welcome my family people. Jeezy and Wande.
Wow. You guys have to know. You guys have to give us
you can't do Killing Them.
Yeah, let's see your best.
Wande's is Africa. I'm zero with the dance.
Why are you going to put me on the spot? It's horrible.
I can't dance to save my life. Electric one.
Anyway, I call them my children.
Why? I don't understand.
You've given birth?
Why do you call them your children? Is this a children's zone?
I can bet you that
You're on TV, so I'm just saying.
You guys are probably the same age with Arike.
I was surprised.
She's like a minute older. That's
Look, let me tell you, I don't care if they're the same age. It's just like Davido is the same age, and then if I become Mrs. Adeleke, I become Davido's mother.
What?
What?
Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Please don't mind Arike's craziness.
Thank you so much.
So, like Arike said, you guys have been doing a lot of work with Falz the Bad Guy lately. And one thing we've come to see about him, which happened with Sess, is when he finds someone that he vibes with, he just keeps going. Yeah. So I want to know how you guys met and how you've come to be working on so many projects together. But how you got to meet him.
Okay, yeah, so I met Falz, I guess about 4 years ago, or 3.5 years ago-ish. I was working on a project with a mutual friend. We were working on a project with Falz and Simi. And before then, I'd been trying to get in the door with him.
Is it Soldier?
No, it was the chemistry period, right? We were doing some live sessions, filming some live sessions for them. Before then, I've been trying to get in the door with him. I've been sending him treatments, been asking people to speak to him. But that was the first time that we actually worked together. So right after that, I think our energy vibed, and we started to communicate with each other.
So would you guys feel a certain way? Sorry, would you guys feel a certain way if he uses someone else?
Absolutely. I mean, between that time and now, he's worked with a bunch of other directors, right?
I think you guys vibe because you guys were having the whole Scorpio Diary thingy.
What?
Oh gosh, you just had to go there.
Quite
honestly, I only realized that last week.
You have a blog called Scorpio Diaries?
Please, nobody should check that.
You see, I did my
Don't
research.
check it.
I did
It's
it
gone.
once.
Don't
So
worry
are
about
you a
it.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey,
And you're a
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I'm a
And I'm
But honestly,
Scorpio.
I only
And she's
realized-
Scorpio.
Arike is Scorpio.
This is a Scorpio couch.
Scorpio gang.
On Scorpio yourself.
I'm Scorpio.
Oh, you're Scorpio. Oh, well, let's go.
This question is going to be for Wande. I know that you guys have been friends together for a while, and then how did working together come to play? Like, did you guys start, the friendship based on, we're going to work together, or what was it like? Meeting each other and, working together? Because you guys are just like magical. It's like boyfriend and girlfriend.
No. Don't say that. This is TV. There are things that you can't say.
Okay.
So I think how it came about was I just moved back and I was trying to.
From where?
It's not
The
important.
joke.
From uni, and I was trying to.
From uni?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's uni?
In the UK.
So you don't move back
Yes,
from
I
uni in
do.
Nigeria?
I do. So I wanted to create a TV show at that time, and I'd written a script for a pilot, and I was looking for a director to kind of help me bring it to life. And a mutual friend introduced us, PD. So we met the first day. No, not PD.
Sorry.
We met the first day at the gate. We kind of arrived at the same time. And it's been good from there.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, I want to talk about your video, This is Nigeria. Both of you directed that.
Yeah.
He directed, I produced.
You directed, you
produced.
produced. That video was so amazing. Like, was that in one take?
Because apparently we had
combination.
it was.
They shot the video the day before. 'Cause I remember watching your story.
I didn't direct her.
Or the producer.
There's something I want to add to the
She's a
question.
fan. She's a
I'm
fan.
a huge fan.
She's a fan.
So like we shot it.
No, I said they shot the video. I remember watching your story, and then the following day when I heard, oh, Falz is trending, the Falz is trending, blah blah blah. I was like, what happened? And I was like, but this was what these people were shooting yesterday, and I feel like that's the reputation you guys have. Like, if they shoot something today, it comes out tomorrow. So how do you guys do that?
Not always. Don't put that onto our clients. Don't put that onto our clients. Sorry, guys. You get your stuff, I promise.
Video that has not come out. I will take you up on that later.
I mean, the period. That's what I'm saying. Like the space is like maximum 5 days.
Okay, but you know what?
So
Tell
the story-
us
the story
about
behind
that video.
The story behind that, we had a really short window to execute and release that video, right? We had a really short window. That was because we were working off the buzz of the American version, Childish Gambino's version, right? So I was actually out of town. Falz hit me up on, I think, on a Wednesday. On a Tuesday, Wednesday I was back in town. Hit up one day, we put it together. Thursday we shot, and Friday was out.
So was it one take?
The idea was a one take, but it ended up being about three. It ended up being about 3 one takes, right? 3 takes in
Look
one.
like a one take.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought that was really cool.
We were really intentional with the points. So if you're not looking out for it, you really won't find the cut point.
So one day, have you guys ever shot a video that you were not impressed at all?
Good question.
Yes.
Mr.
I mean, I'd be
Perfectionist
lying if I said no. Yes, we have. We've shot not many, but that's part of what we try to do. We try to control, try to do quality control because we're not trying to be like a mass kind of producing type. I personally don't know how to mass produce things
That's
like
why those
that.
videos
So,
are not ready.
yeah, we try to. So we try to keep it small and try to keep it controlled. But obviously, there are videos that we could have done better with. But yeah, I mean, I think we learn and we grow every day. So,
And there's a lot of work that goes into the preparation for the video, right? So we try as much as possible to do as much as we can during the pre-production process. So when we're shooting, we're not, we don't have to do too much. And we would have controlled all of the eventualities before shooting, so we minimize as many bad videos or bad projects that we
I
work
hear
on.
you guys
How
are
large
very...
is your team then?
Yeah.
If you're doing all that pre-production work.
It
Majorly the
depends.
two of them.
Oh, no way. No
It
way.
depends. We have collaborators, but not very many people on a permanent basis. We've had sets where we've been 50 people. We've had
Yeah.
sets where we've been 30 people.
20,
I mean, like,
50.
On an average, it's about.
just two of you?
So
Pre-production, we have other vendors
I see.
that we bring in, production designers,
Depending on
yeah,
The
gaffers,
I
DPs,
see.
different people. But we try to keep the team as flexible as possible.
Okay, so in a case where it's the director, you're the producer. In a case where you both have had a meeting and you're like, this is what we're going to do, and you're trying to work on that as the producer, it's crazy. You're not just doing the technical part. You're managing everybody's craziness on the set, and then he just comes and is like, no, I don't like this. In those situations, how do you guys manage the whole
So we
madness?
argue all the time. There's a meme.
They're always like,
There's a meme online that says like a producer is literally shouting to the director and saying that, oh, would you like order food and not finish it or something? Then why would you, like we end up coming, he wants like a private jet landing like on the top of like
Because
a
it's
pencil. Like
possible.
it's just some ridiculous things sometimes. And then sometimes we make it happen. It's like, yeah, nah, it doesn't work. And I feel like, I should pull my hair out. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's all part of the process. Like even if we, argue, I think that is what makes us bring the best creatively out of each other because we have to challenge each other.
But there is a lot of arguing.
Say again.
There's a lot of arguing.
Yeah. I know someone who works with you guys, and one of the things I know is that you guys are quite young, and your structure is unreal. I know you don't want us to use young.
I'm not so young.
How young are you there? Can you share with that?
Can you share
I'm 27.
Okay, not so young.
Yeah.
And
I'm 24.
Gizzy, you're 24. Nice.
So you have a girlfriend?
I mean, that's still young.
Please don't.
Stop it.
That's still kind of young, to be fair.
Okay.
But one thing I know is that you guys have a proper structure. Is this something that you learned, or is just how you are as people? That look, I have to get this done properly. I have to get this done in this way and that way.
Well, for me, when I finished my undergraduate, like I actually worked in like a proper organization. And then when I went for my master's, I did project management. So I've been able to apply a couple of those things
I see.
in what I do currently because I feel like that's kind of what makes you stand out.
Okay, so I know that you used to work together with like a company, and you guys no longer work there, but this, you have your company, you have Prodigeezy, he has GCO World. How do you guys manage stuff? So when there's the content, does it come from, Prodigeezy content, hiring GCO, or what's it like?
So we operate our different companies, right? But what we like to call ourselves, we think we're creative collaborators, right? So I'm always
Makes a whole lot of sense.
I'm always a part of his process, and he's always a part of my process, right? So right from the get-go, obviously we have our different clients, right? We have our different gigs, but at some point there's always a confluence, right? There's always a part where for production, like for production responsibilities, we outsource to his company, which at the moment he's the front man, and for directing and whatever creative, he pushes that to me. So there's always something happening on both
You have different
sides.
companies, so how do you...
It's a synergy.
So exactly.
You know what, guys? Let's just go on this quick break, and when we come back, the interview continues.
All right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Prodigeezy in the building, producer and director. Now, you guys have worked with Falz, worked with Burna Boy. Are there any other artists you guys have worked with, and people you guys would love to work with, Nigerian artists?
I'd definitely love to work with Wizkid.
Okay.
Kiss Daniel, definitely. We've worked with...
Sorry, come over.
What is wrong with this one that she's using for focus, this is the show.
Definitely Chris Daniel, Davido as well, and some new kids on the block. Yeah, 10 is really good.
I'd like to work with 10 Duncan Mighty as well.
Okay, straight up, like,
Nice.
how was it like managing Burna Boy when you guys were shooting Killing Them?
You like looking for tea. But yeah,
Okay, so
tell us.
we've worked with Burna Boy twice.
Yeah.
We've done 2 videos for him. I would say there's been an improvement. I say there's been an improvement. It was an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience.
How to handle expectations.
Yeah, great, right?
Just
Let's see.
Don't say too much.
It's like in what area?
You know, I mean, I believe that I've been able to understand that.
No, when they don't wax philosophical.
No, for real. Like, I've been able to understand that. I think what makes him special is because he has his way, and at the end of the day, you just kind of have to be flexible around it. You make it work for Burna as opposed to the other way around.
Right.
You make
So
you fit.
just don't be so rigid. Like you flow with whoever it is you're
I think a part of his destiny is
But
to
do you
teach
think
people
that that's what makes his
patience.
music unique?
I said I think a part of his destiny is to teach people patience. Yeah. So that's what I learned from Burna.
He was one of the individuals in this world that taught me proper patience.
Yeah, but he's a great artist. He's an amazing artist. I'll definitely work with him over and over again. Because I love his music.
That's where I stand up.
No, we go way back.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well.
Are there any videos that you watch that you look forward to doing, like replicating in Nigeria? Like any foreign music video directors, or even maybe Nigerian music video directors that you look up to?
Yeah, definitely. I have some influences. For me, Dave Myers for the music video. Because we do a lot of other stuff. We work in film, we work in corporate as well.
Agencies,
Yeah. So I guess music video influences Dave Myers currently. I'm really fascinated by his work, and I really try to, I try to copy his expression technique. Not his style, just his guts and his expression technique.
Last question before we go. You talked about working with corporate bodies and all of that stuff. So most of the time when I see ads that I don't know for some reason, when I see some ads, I'm like, is this Wande and Jeezy? Because
really?
Yeah, when you see the alter people.
That makes.
Okay.
I like the
Yeah, you see Timmy, you see GSF, you see.
I know.
So that's what I
okay, I get what you mean.
Why is it that you guys are always? Because I feel like I'm
They're not using you.
Is that a personal question?
Let's talk about this later.
Talk about it now. Are you segregating?
When you cast for adverts, generally, the casting, does it come from the agencies, or you guys are in charge of that as well?
It's a collaborative process. Like at the end
Creative
of the
collaboration.
creative collaboration. It's a collaborative process because at the end of the day, we have clients, we have people who we report to. So depending, even if we, have our own preferences, we have to run them by
Even if
whatever agency or company that we're working with.
Even if the talent is not, meeting up to expectations, you just have to go because
I like to believe that we pick talents that meets
suits what you're
expectations. So the short list would first have people who are talented.
Oh,
and
okay.
then we could go from there. So yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming on the
Wande
show.
and
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for
Thank you so
coming.
much, and we wish you all the best. We'll keep looking out for your
Thank
work
you very much.
and celebrating good talent.
I wish you all the best from my
And I
own
wanted to see your eyes. It has such beauty. So
Wow,
beautiful.
thank you very
and
much.
That's a beautiful word.
eyes.
Thank
Wow,
you.
Amanda.
Please take us away from here.
Yes, it's a wrap on the first half of the show. Still to come, we have entertainment news recap and, of course, the top 10 countdown. So keep it locked. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Wednesday. Thank you, Jeezy.
I was distracted.